Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Washington Wizards as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And we're almost sure, Clark, to have an entertaining game tonight. Two teams that love to run the floor.
I'm anxious to see it unfold, Kevin. Really looking forward to it, and it might not seem like it, but when you've got two fast break teams like these, defense is typically the deciding factor. Which team can offer more resistance?
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Pass to Jordan. Drops it in from 11 feet.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Pass to Hughes. Now here's White. Here's Jordan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line, and it's in there.
Boy, you take a look at that jump shot of Jordan's, effortless and impeccable in its mechanics.
Here's Barber, and that one is stuffed right through.
And once he took off on the drive, he never looked back.
Looking at Washington, they took the win in their last game out against Orlando.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And here are the Wizards now. And so just over a minute and a half played. Michael Jordan on the wing. From deep. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. The 76ers have gotten their first.
Oh, man! Great job using that weight room strength to get it in against tough D.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Leitner. Jordan outside. And again, Washington no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Here's Hughes. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Leitner the pass to Hughes. Left side, Jordan. 5 on the clock. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good, Barber.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And Doug Collins wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Alford's checked in for Edwards. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now stands. You take a look at the 76ers, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And of course the Wizards, they're right in 5th place.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Driving inside.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Pass to Leitner. Wizards passing it around. Michael Jordan on the wing. They could use a bucket. That one goes. Count it. Jordan's got 6.
Taking a nice composed jump shot in rhythm, under control, not forcing it in any way.
Williams. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
The shot by Hughes, no good. The 76ers leading by 11. And Williams, here we go. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here is Jordan. 23 points for him the last game against Orlando. It's tipped. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Stackhouse. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Well, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak.
.44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now Hughes. High post shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's Barber. Hughes covering. Here's Olford. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a hard spot to be in as a defender now. Giving up that much height, very hard to protect the rim.
Wizards trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Love whenever Hughes uses his athleticism, especially when he's close to the basket.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Jordan in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. 76ers lead by 15. And we'll be back with you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And here's the fast break. All alone. And the dunk by Iverson.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Dixon passes to Lou. Pass to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Lou can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 19 points. Drops in the tray.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Dixon in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
And timeout called by Doug Collins. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Wizards, Leitner's checked in for Oakland. Jordan comes in for Russell, and it's Hughes in for Dixon. And then for Philadelphia, Barber's checked in for Robinson, and it's Edwards in for Iverson. Here's Hughes. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And a lot of teams at this stage, GA, having to employ the next man up approach, aren't they?
Yeah, there's been a rash of injuries across the league. Luckily, only a handful of season enders, but second units everywhere are going to be tested.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hughes. Edwards with the block. Driving in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Wizards have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Pass to Hughes. Back to Jordan. They need this. And it's White with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And the Wizards with possession. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And stolen by White. Over Hughes. Again, Philadelphia. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Basket good.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Philadelphia.
And that one's good, Barber.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hughes with it. White covering. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Alford with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Haywood, and that one good. Haywood's got his first points of the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Barber. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having. I'd keep getting him the ball.
Here's Lou. Edwards with the block. With the drive. Count that bucket. Alford's got 6 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Jordan outside. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And slam dunk by Haywood.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Philadelphia has gotten on a roll from three-point land. They've been flawless, 6 for 6 tonight.
I think that's a key for his offense. I mean, they want to continue to space that defense out as much as possible.
Here's Hughes. And there's the drive. Here's Jordan. And Washington again with the bucket.
And, you know, I like Jordan's shot selection here. Has a great understanding for when to fire.
Here's White. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so it's Philadelphia, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Hughes, the pass to Jordan. Now Hughes. It's stolen by Edwards. And now Philadelphia on the break, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Pass to Barber. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Hughes. The 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Jordan. He's got 14 over Dixon. Shot clock at 6. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Williams gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Leitner. Still scoreless. Jordan. Good, nice job down low.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Barber, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hughes with it. Jordan outside. Tries it from 19. Bank shot, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Hughes. High post, Jordan. White trying to get open. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got 20.
Got to give Jordan credit there. I mean, he's got a knack for making tough shots in the paint.
And Edwards puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried.
On a dime. Practically the moment he plants his feet, the shot is off.
Hughes against Edwards. Down low. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. White's got his first basket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Buries it from three-point range. Wizards have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pass to Leitner. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Count that one.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Dixon. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Dixon's got his third bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hughes with it. Edwards defending. The high post shot. The shot by Hughes, no good. And that one's good. Barber's got 43 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Leitner. No scoring in this one. 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Wasted no time on that one. 46 points for Smooth.
It's the shortest three in basketball. Love seeing him cash in from the corner.
Pass to Leitner. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jordan. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Jordan's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, superb work there from the mid-range.
Got that one up quick.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Hughes with it. Edwards defending. Pass to Leitner. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. Rebound by Williams. Here's Dixon. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Timeout.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Start it.
Here's Barber. Connects again.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company. Pass to Lou. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by White. And now here comes Robinson leading the break, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Wizards shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Dixon. Iverson covering. Dixon passes to Haywood. Misses the baby hook. The 76ers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
That's tipped. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh!
My goodness.
And that one is hammered home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Here's Jordan. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Jordan's got 28.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Philadelphia. Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Unloads from 13. And it falls over the rim and in. Jordan's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Cans it from downtown.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oakley passes to Lou. The Wizards working the ball around now. Puts up a 3, and again.
And what's another 60 burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Here's Jordan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Right wing. Inside. Here's White. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Wanting to get his teammates in a rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
So it's Washington now. Screen by Oakley. Can they get it? Got a piece of it.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they're going to break this season series tie with a big win here tonight, giving them a 2-1 record on the year with one final game left to go against the Wizards.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Smooth.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Pass to Jordan. And that one drops. Jordan's got 32 points in the game.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
The drive by Iverson. Oh, wow, my goodness.
Man!
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.